Hello, I'm Steve. Thanks for visiting the Patio Heat channel, where we provide visual concepts of infrared heating as well as tips for ideal patio comfort. Check out our patioheat.com website for sales and more information. Please tap that like button if you find this video useful, as it helps others find our channel. Now let's get heating. Alright, so here we have this residential application, and so I have this elevation here, and I just copied or mimicked this elevation here slightly, and we're just going to work on the patio section here. We have a dining space and a reclining space here. Some things that we do know of is that there are these doors that are sliding doors that accordion to the left and possibly to the right. Not quite sure if they open up in the middle and move left or right, or how exactly they move, but I just have them so that they're, they come out a little bit here. That will be a part of this design, how far they come out and whether they move left and right. So something we'll look at. So this is going to be a quick evaluation rather of the space. So the client here had asked for, I'm going to go ahead and turn off the elevation here. The client had asked for possibly using 4 of the Infratech CD4024s. That's 4,000 watt, 240 volt, 39-inch long units. And so if I looked at the footprint of area that they need to heat, you're looking at roughly about 300 square feet, which would be equivalent to the demand of 4 of the 4,000 watt units, and 6 of the 4,000 watt units and 4 of the 6,000 watt units in order to heat this appropriately in the Southern California area. All right, so let's go ahead and look at the dimensions I have. So overall dimensions, 20 feet here. I got 14 feet distance from the wall to this inside the beam. And then I have a couple of heights of just about 7'7" to the bottom edge of this beam to the height here of 11'3", and I think that's pretty much about it. So let's go ahead and turn that off. Now, if I was going to spec in some 4024s, it would be something similar to this. Now, I'm going to just show you with the footprint of heat real fast how and why I would come up with this orientation and a number of units. So you can see that this will give us a good footprint throughout the whole entire space, and it would require the 6 units total of 4,000 watts each. Now obviously this is floating in mid-air. If I was to move this unit here and this unit up, say approximately, let's just go 14 inches here approximately to that beam here, you can see how the footprint isn't ideal for right here at this height. We're about 2 feet higher than we really would want, and also over here this would be acceptable for most people. We do have a lot of nice crossover rays here, so that might work for the left and right sections of the patio, but I wouldn't recommend the mounting height up here for a 4,000 watt unit. Also, going back to the glass doors, how they open, you want to make sure that you're not penetrating the glass doors closer than the clearances to combustibles, because that could cause an issue with the glass overheating down here on a cold day. So this would be warm on the glass and this would be cool, and it could potentially cause a uneven expansion and contraction, which might shatter the glass. So that's something to think about. You can see that with this, I just rotated the glass itself right here in the center, and so half of it sticking out and half of it sticking in. And so if this is a steel frame and that this is all glass, no combustibles, this is acceptable. However, you really need to watch out how much that penetration comes into that glass. This might work okay if those factors are true, being that they're non-combustible. And then of course the center area, again, it might be acceptable for someone to put something like this here, but if we were just to eliminate the 2 units here completely, you'll see that we're only capturing a portion on each side here of the patio, with the two units on each side. All right, so I want to go ahead and look at how additional 6,000 watt units would look. So this would be my first rendering of where some 6,000 watt units would go, and you may have noticed on the other 4,000 watt units, what I've done is I've taken the clearances to combustibles, and let's go with the lower ones, and I've come 18 inches from this edge to this beam over here. You would obviously need to rotate these so that they line up with the slope, and then I angled the heater down towards the floor so that it's appropriate for the sitting position here. And I've taken this unit here. We need, when you vertically mount it, you need at least 12 inches from the ceiling, and then you can turn the heater down to 60 degrees towards the floor. And you can see here that we have a pretty good coverage. You know, we're not 100% of this couch area here, and you know, we're pretty good with the table area here. Here's a spot that we're missing here, but this would be 3 units, and again, calculating out the requirements for this square footage, it really calls for 4 units, but I don't know where to put that 4th unit. There might be a beam back here somewhere that I'm not exactly sure where it sits. So that might be another place you could put a heater like this, 6,000 watt unit. So these are all 6,000 watt units here. All right, well, I hope this has helped. If you're looking for some assistance with your outdoor heating application and you would like us to review your plans, please send your information into designs@patioheat.com. And again, please tap that like button. We do not advertise, we're not monetized, therefore YouTube will not promote our channel unless we receive your appreciation. And thank you so much for that. Have a great day.